go to the public.
Thank you, Mayor. Vice Mayor Parnas, you was talking about the Little League football and protecting the kids. We already have that in place for football teams. This has nothing to do with football teams. Nothing. We already have that in place. And, you know, to the city attorney, you were just explaining to us from the question that came from my colleague, and you were saying that the state doesn't really provide for that for commissioners and that sort of thing. Doesn't provide for that for people that are on boards either.
That's correct.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks. Anyone from the public here to comment on this item?
Dan Herz, 330 Southeast 19th Avenue. The idea of a background check for all Deerfield Beach taxpayers serving on a committee may have had some merit until you get to the very last paragraph of the proposed ordinance. It reads as follows: the mayor and commission are exempt from the requirements of this section when serving or being appointed to a board, committee, or commission under the jurisdiction of the city commission. I'm going to read that a second time so that it sinks in. The mayor and commission are exempt from the requirements of this section when serving or being appointed to a board, committee, or commission under the jurisdiction of the city commission. How could this ordinance be so poorly thought out that whoever was the person who put this ordinance on paper, that there would be an out clause for the commissioners and the elected colleagues? What about the optics of this? Do you know how bad it looks when you write something down and you don't include yourself in it? Who is Commissioner Drosky trying to protect? Shouldn't the commissioners and mayor be subject to the same scrutiny as the taxpayers? What in Commissioner Drosky's mind makes him and his colleagues special and above the law? Why shouldn't Commissioner Drosky?
Mr. Herz, you're stretching it right now.
Okay,
I think it's pretty
I'll
clear.
address it to everybody.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear that you're not listening and that it's already been amended. So your time's up.
I'm sorry, he did not go on the record and say he's willing to amend it. No, he did not. Check the record.
Mr. Herz, thank you. Anyone else from the public? Anyone actually listen to this? Thank you, Ms. Jackson.
Sandra Jackson, 386 Southwest 35th Avenue. I'm a little concerned. I already have my background with the school board because I am a volunteer with the school board. I have no problem, but that's the school board. This is the city, okay? I just don't feel like it's fair. If you're going to do it to anyone who's serving the committee, do it to all the boards, not just those certain boards that you're doing it to, okay? Because every one of those boards may attend some type of event in this city, which you guys are putting on. They may come out, okay? And they're going to be interacting with people also, and something happened. Also, if you guys are going to do it, make sure the commissioners, you guys have to do the same thing. And I mean, go all the way back, not when you can seal your records. Okay, because my understanding, you have somebody up on the board right now that has something in their background. Okay, so let's be fair about it. I have no problem with it, but you're going to do it if you do it to everybody. Just don't take certain boards that you're going to do it to. Because like I say, some people may get scared. It don't scare me because I don't care because I have nothing in my background. Okay, so, but let's be fair. You're going to do it, like you say, start from the top, go to the bottom. Okay, so let's start anything. Let's do like the FBI, go all the way. All the way. I don't know if you're going to stretch it before level 2. You can go farther than level 2. Let's go farther than level 2. Let's find out everything.
Thank you, Ms. Jackson.
Sorry.
Don't fall.
I'm tired. I'm ready to go home. Patricia Saunders, 252 Southwest 34th Avenue. Trustee, I got a question.
You have to direct it to the entire commission.
Oh, the entire commissioner. Question was, when you made this first decision, was this first decision based on the 3 boards or was this first decision based off of 1 board? When you initially,
This is what you have in front of you. This is exactly what was there, ma'am.
but I want him to answer that.
Well, you have to wait.
Okay, you gonna answer that?
Continue,
Okay,
ma'am.
all right. Okay, my thing is, Black Heritage, can you
Address
stand up,
the
please?
excuse
Can
me.
you,
No. We're not.
I
gonna play
just,
this game.
this is
Saunders?
in regards to you guys. I'm addressing this to you guys, okay?
Point to us, but don't point to a member in the audience.
Okay, can Dan, you stand up, please, for me?
He cannot. We're not going to have people in the audience. Address a question to us.
I'm not addressing a question. I'm giving, I'm bringing out a point.
Okay, go
So
right ahead.
you can interrupt me and cut me off and I can leave.
I can.
Because
I
you're
can
not
keep
letting me bring the point to
Ma'am.
you.
I can interrupt you if I want, okay? I'm trying to get you to stay in the lines of what you need to do. If you're making a point, go ahead and make your point.
So if you're cutting me off, how am I gonna make my point?
Cutting you off.
You
right
are
now.
cutting me off. You're not listening to me.
Let me
You
say,
can bam that all you want. You are
Saunders-
cutting me off. You are
Ms. Saunders,
interrupting me.
I'm
I'm
going to
here to
continue
make
to
a point
interrupt
to
you
the
because
commission
I run the meetings.
and you're not
ma'am.
letting me do
I'm
that.
trying to set up rules on what you're supposed to
I
do.
know the rules.
I don't know
I'm
what you're
bringing
going
it to you.
Ma'am, let me
I'm
make this.
bringing it to you.
No, I don't know what you're bringing to me. I
Because
don't know
you're
what
cutting
you're
me
up
off.
to.
How can
Yes,
you know what I'm bringing to you? when you're
exactly. I
cutting me
cut you
You're not
off
listening
before
to
you
me.
start calling people from the public when you're not supposed to.
Because I am
You know what?
bringing example to you. I
Goodbye.
want you to see the example.
I don't know what you're going to do. I'm
Mr.
trying to keep you within the
Hold on.
rules, but no,
You are very rude. You are very rude.
I'll rather be rude than, I'm okay with being rude. I'm okay with being rude to keep order.
We're going to remove you.
But this where
Okay, Ms. Saunders, you're disrupting a government
You are
function.
servant to the public.
Bye.
Put in that chair to serve.
Ma'am, I'm going to say on the public record,
Trying to
you're
set the
disrupting a
rules,
government function.
Trying to set the rules. Trying to set the rules, Miss Saunders. Trying to set the rules, Miss Saunders. Guys, you can't call people from the public to have them do things like that. We have to make sure we have rules.
Bill, are you looking for a motion?
No, we're not. Public is still
Okay.
open. Thank you, Bernie. One moment. Just wait a moment. And just to clarify, I'm not going to have anybody from the public called up by someone else from the public to do that. They don't want that to happen. We have to have some rules on what the debate is going to be. People can debate it. You can have your opinion, but we're not going to play that game. You can't direct it to an individual on the commission. You can't have someone from the public because I don't know what they're going to say. They might say something good about Mr. Herz. They may say something bad. I don't know where it was going to go, but I had to try to establish the rules. And that's what the rules are, guys. Okay. Yeah, no, I would let